Guys, welcome back. It's Rob. Remember me? I'm restoring a 1999 SLK 230 coprocessor. That's the hardtop convertible. Anyways, a lot has gone on. Sorry it's been so long since I've given you an update, but I had one of my best buddies, a car buddy, pass away in California. I'm in Costa Rica, so he was even down here in Nicaragua. We were going to get together, and he was feeling bad, went back to his room and died of a heart attack. So I'm so sad. But anyway, I went up to his funeral later, and I was able to pick up and pre-order a lot of the parts that are needed to finish the SLK. And I know my buddy Duane, who I'm devoting this video to, he would appreciate that I got those parts while I saw him off. They even brought his 1969 red Mach 1 428 Cobra jet and parked it outside of the place we had the celebration of life at. So it was pretty cool. Here's a picture of it. Anyways, back to the car. We're working on marker lights. We're working on the Alcantara roof. We're working on the mirror. We're working on the bumper where it took impact on the front. So there's so much to catch you up on, but I got almost every part. I got a brand new to me. I got a new glove compartment, the whole compartment with the glove box door. And I'm still fixing it, but it had a few busted pieces, but it was a lot better than mine. And I've got a center console. Anyways, I'm going on and on. Let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to work on next is this old and beat up center console. You can see this piece is busted. That allows this piece to go around the emergency brake. My cigarette lighter works, but it's busted going up here to attach to the front here. And then the glove compartment, this is a center glove compartment. I need to clean it up a little, and I'm going to take all of this out, center console, and replace it with this one. And this one won't need to be painted, but the emergency brake comes through here with that little piece. And then there's another sliding area for storage here, and my side view mirrors and my convertible top switch goes right here. And then I'll take that piece of the rear and put it over here. But I'm also thinking about making it a little dog sanctuary for our miniature pincher, because there's no place else for her to sit when we're driving in the car. And I'd leave the top of this open, but I'll put it's already got some comforting felt on the side. I just redo the bottom, probably with the Alcantara I bought for the headliner. So stay tuned. Thanks, guys. Okay, I'm going to take this piece off, but take a look at how busted up this guy is. I have to remove this cool little compartment that holds my cigarette lighter that I already tested and works. Put it in here, which is just 2 screws on the bottom. Then I clean up the little thingy that goes around the parking brake. But I know this isn't perfect, but I just cleaned it up a little. I haven't even painted it yet, but I'm going to replace this old busted up one with this. And after I paint it, you won't believe how nice it's going to look. Hang tight, guys. This is coming together. Okay, so far I've taken out the cigarette lighter with little cubby. This little guy needs to be cleaned. It goes on top of it and shuts all the way. And then I've taken off, I got screws in it, so I don't want to tip it over. This is the underside of the center of the glove compartment that goes here. And now I'm peeling out slowly the bottom part of this felt, because the new used one that I'm spray painting outside doesn't have this piece. So stay tuned as I put it all back together. Okay, so painted the center console. It's up by my driver's seat. And then I I'm going to have to glue this piece down because naturally it's all busted on the other underside. But this piece, my cigarette lighter that already works, I've tested it, in a little cubbyhole box. That's all in. But let me show you what I have to do. I had to get that in. Let's see if I can do this. I had to bolt this in and put a special washer with a little screw down there to hold this in because naturally those tabs are busted. And I had to plug in my cigarette lighter. I can't unplug these. That's why I have it in. And there's no more getting at it because this isn't broken anymore. So what I have left to do is this is on,
wait for it.
I can't even think of the line right now.
Here it comes. Almost there.
Vacuum line for some reason. And this is what goes, my parking brake is right here. But I have to put this on this and then mount it to the inside of this, then flip the whole thing over so I can bolt it back down here to these screws in the back and then secure it in the front. But this is just amazing how Mercedes makes it so stinking complicated to do the simplest tasks. But I'm on it and I've almost got it all together. Hang with me, guys. This is getting good. I'd say that looks a lot better. I couldn't get the, we'll call this the cosmetic trim. It looks like this, but I couldn't get that all stuck in there and put it in at the same time. I didn't have enough hands, but overall came out really nice. Everything works. The top works. The top button works and the mirror button works, and this slides open, and the I haven't tested it again, but I tested it before I took it out. The cigarette lighter charges my phone, so that's cool. And then you've got, I haven't bolted it down yet. That's where the bolts go in there, and there they are. There. Anyway, that is one badass center console. So, job well done. Next job, just painted the new glove compartment. It's upside down, still drying. I'm going to take this out and put in the blue fake carbon fiber one that I have over here. So that will match the center console and the other side. So that's where I'm at. Good day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's a really tough time of day, but just wanted to show you. You saw this before. I'm still doing some final touches. Now I fixed the brake lever, and Aaron helped me fix this little thing to make it look prettier, but he also fixed the switch. So now when you turn the lock in the door and lock the car, it locks the locks, the gas cap, the trunk, and this little center glove compartment, so you can keep stuff in there. And then when you unlock the door, it unlocks all of that. So it's wonderful. And I put my old glove compartment on because it's better than the new one. They didn't paint this. They painted this piece of chrome, and this is better in mine. So I'm probably going to do some touch up on it with that paint for Mercedes. But it's looking pretty good now, and I'm going to take the dog up to the dog park. I know it's dirty inside, but we're getting a lot done. Then while I was working on all that, Aaron installed my cold air intake filter, and now that's looking really trick. He even added the other piece down there to pull air in for my or that might be for my blow-off valve, but I'm gonna take it for a ride. We'll see. So hang in there and we'll have some more good news. Oh, and I forgot to show you, sorry, my shadow's in the way, I can't even see, but that's what Aaron did to the inside of my cover, and it's looking good. We're gonna let it dry. He glued some of this, like I would call it plastic gunny sack material, and made this real strong. Now we can cut a hole in the center for where that emergency unlock does for my hood, but this will go up in. The Alcantara will go over this and should lay really flat and smooth. So we'll see. Okay, this is the part where Aaron's gonna spray the inside of this, and then we're gonna put the Alcantara down on it and cut it.
Absolute minimum. So take your side from the very end, though. I think.
Right.
You wanna jerk it. Make sure.
Okay, here's one last thing that's broken. This plastic piece on, this is my cup holder, and then here's the piece that goes to it. So I'm just gonna glue it and push it in and see if it will stick. So here's some of my tricky engineering to make the
Wait for it. Here it comes.
cup holder stay up. I've got a screwdriver holding it up in place so that the glue, the part that's glued in the center and on the two sides, stays tight. The side marker lights, these right here above the compressor. Now, there's something funky on here on my bumper, but this is where another blinker light goes that I purchased. But also on this side of the car, we're going to replace. This is the front blinker, but I've got to replace the glass of that. And unfortunately, we have to silicone glue it. Then if the light goes out, I have to dig it out to take the cover off again. But on this side is the other marker light, and we'll see if it's a marker or a blinker. That's what I'm going to replace, is this side, and take that other thing out of the other side and see if we can't get these new clear lights. I bought two lights that look like the side marker light. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. And then we've noticed on the mirror, this rubber is all old and cracked and dirty. I tried to clean it, but it doesn't come clean. And then this is a lens, just a clear piece of glass over this, but it's got a spot in it that I couldn't get out by cleaning, and I don't have the right stuff. So I bought another mirror that will, you peel off the adhesive off the back and stick it to this mirror. So what I'm going to try and do is take out the black, because it's not on the other side, which looks a lot better. And I know that mirror is black, it's going to need to be painted. But this mirror, the driver's mirror, has got, and I know this piece is for the window, it has to be stuck back down the window. I have to take the whole door card all off, so I'll fix that as well. But we're going to take this off, take this black, take the black off, take this little glass cover, and then I'll take my new lens. You take off the adhesive and just stick it in there, and that'll still be able to be warmed by the original back plate. I don't need the warming, but these are heated mirrors. Anyway, that's the things I'm going to work on next, because the interior is looking really nice. Still got some screws to go in different things. I put my glove box door back on because it looks better. I know the bottom of it needs some touch up, but it fits better in this new glove compartment box I put in there, because it has more places to bolt up. So anyway, coming together, and I'll keep you posted. Thanks. And this is what Aaron and I worked on all yesterday, was putting the new Alcantara. You see when I put my fingers on it. Does I put a new Alcantara headliner in. So that's all set. And we're just leaving it alone for a day to make sure it dries, and then we'll do some other fittings on it. Okay, so I just placed them on my hood. I'm going to do the old YouTube one-handed. This one's marked SLK driver's side mirror. So what this is in bubble wrap, and just get it out where you can see it. And it comes with these little adhesive strips. Those are the adhesive strips that connect it. There's a beautiful piece of glass in here, a beautiful mirror, and it's taped. So that's the new, oh good, there's a part. I don't want to break it. Use my teeth. But anyway, there's a mirror in there. It's gonna go on, and it's, yep. Whenever I think I'm gonna get this up, but anyway, that's the new driver's side mirror that I'm gonna stick on with these adhesive, they're probably double-sided adhesive strips. And then the next cool thing is the clear front marker lights. So I got a set of these, and as you can see, that one's in yellow, but it's just a clear light, and it'll go right on here. And I've got the wiring down in there with the bulb, and I'll connect these. Then that will match the side marker lights that were clear. So that's a set of those, one for the other side. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is a bit of a tight shot, but what I'm learning is this was up here, and they painted, that's the old orange light that was in there is broken. I got to get this other piece out, because there's the hole in there. You see the hole is where the light bulb sticks into this. So I'm going to pull this off, but that's why this was painted over. So we'll figure that out and go. Okay, they seem to be marker lights. So I got this one, and the wire is, the bulb is broken on the other side. So I'm going to work on that, but that's one down and one to go. Stay tuned. So putting the marker light on the driver's side, this is the side that took impact, and we got to put it back in and together. My tie wraps didn't last, but what I noticed is, my thumb's in the way. See, there's the hole, and there's lots of Bondo crap on this edge, just like there was when I was originally putting this together. So I'm going to scrape all that out and see if I can make it fit better, because it won't push all the way in. It's because it won't go all the way back, because there's a bunch of junk right here. So stay tuned. Okay, I got this side mirror, got the lens I was talking about, fits in there. That has a spot on it. Not sure if you see it right there. My hand's in the way. Anyway, up in the upper left hand corner there's a smudge, and I don't have any of that glass cleaner. I can't think of the chemical it's called, but anyway, I'm going to take this out, clean this up in here a little bit so you don't see that, and then I'm going to put the adhesive on the new mirror and put it on over the old one, because there's a spot on there as well that just doesn't come off. Okay, real quick, here's my rear view mirror. Long story short, Aaron taped it, and we painted around the outside because the new mirror is not as big as the old mirror. So I'm probably going to hide some of this crap on the bottom here, because that's the heater to the mirror, and maybe stick it right to the edge low, and then the other's black. You won't even hardly notice it. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, here it is. That's the that's my light on the ceiling of the garage. But I put it over, I put it down towards the bottom.
Good gravy,
See.
kid.
I got shirt off. It's high season. It's warm here. So anyway, that's going to look nice installing it because I've got too many things, too many plugs to do and too much jockeying to get that guy back in and then put this cotter safety pin thing. So I'll show you after I'm done. And then Aaron gets this wonderful idea to sand and repaint my coprocessor cover on my engine.
No, it needed it.
Thanks. So Aaron did a fine job, and here it is, drying for paint. Stay tuned. Yeah, it's late, but just a little tease of what Aaron's done. We're gonna make it even better. Get this all detailed. Okay, so Aaron did a spectacular job painting my valve cover and getting paint that matched this front plastic piece. And now we're going to put on the crowning touch to it. Check this out, what he painted yesterday. And then, oh, that's so nice. Anyways, guys, I think we've got it. Now we'll send it out for a professional detail, and it should look spectacular. Hey, we're back, and now Aaron's working on wiring some extra wire for my side marker light. This is a marker light. This is a blinker. So this one stays on when the headlights are on, and the other one just comes on when you use your signal. Anyway, this is the side that took impact, so we were discussing it, and Aaron said it's not going to fit the same as the other side. We just got to try and make it pretty. Okay, we took the headlight out, cleaned up in the area. Now Aaron's drilling a couple holes to reattach my
Zip tie.
So this is where we're at. We couldn't get a tie wrap in there, but he's got it tight, so he's going to he's moving my wheel so he can get more space in there. Okay, after a lot of bending and squeezing and cussing, that went back on. It's a little low there, but I'll have them fill that in with Bondo before it's painted. And then that's how it fits on the side. So the top's looking good, but I'm gonna have the lights cleaned, the engine all yellow of the engine compartment and hood completely cleaned and buffed. All this and all the dirt and grime down there, I'm gonna have that cleaned, and then he's gonna do the interior. And you can't see because of the time of day, and maybe the mags. Show you the clean spot. This cleans up. This is just like almost a rust on the chrome, so we did that with a polishing cloth, but that's just too hard for me. So anyway, that's what we're left to do in this bad boy, and I gotta put together a grill because the grill I have is just too far gone on this side to get it to attach. All the brackets are broken on the grill, so I'm just going to fabricate something out of either sheet metal or tin that will replicate the original grill. Thanks. Hey guys, I hope you really enjoyed that. We got a ton done. Big shout out to all the help from Aaron. He'll do anything and he loves it, so really appreciate that, Aaron. Happy Easter to everybody. I missed it, but hey, hope you had a great one with friends and family. And also, get ready for next week. video where we get the car professionally detailed, because everything's working right now, everything's clicking, fitting. I'm doing some final adjustment, but you're going to see the full video of the car restored and how beautiful it looks. So thanks for joining in, and please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. Take care.